A commercial for an electronics store in Hong Kong is being heavily criticized because of a sequence that appears to show characters in blackface. You're watching What's Trending, I'm Jonathan Harris. Make sure to subscribe for more videos every day. The ad is part of a new series of 15-second TV spots for Broadway Lifestyle, a Hong Kong-based electronics outlet. The commercials are also notable for featuring singer and actress Joey Yung. But one of the ads features an explosion in a science lab, resulting in the scientists having black skin and somehow giving the women afros. Now look, we've all seen movies and TV shows where there's an explosion that kind of follows cartoon rules instead of real life rules, so there's an explosion and the people's faces get all ashy and their hair's all messed up. But that's not what this is. This is straight up blackface. The commercial was spotted and called out by Hong Kong YouTuber Jay Lu.
Oh my god. Oh my god！ 我見到呢個畫面，我係好反感啊！我唔知啊，有乜可能同一個咁大嘅公司做 blackface， 竟然可以喺香港上畫？我真係唔係好明白咯，會同呢一幕係想講啲乜嘢啊？
Jay Lu wrote on Facebook, "I know they're not trying to be racist. I see the lab explosion. But it's important to have these conversations because what blackface is and implies is not often discussed in Hong Kong." Of course, Hong Kong doesn't have the sordid racial history of the United States, but still, it's hard to understand how a major brand or ad agency could think this is okay in 2018. Even if you're not hearkening back to offensive 19th century minstrel shows, you're still depicting a very broad and outdated stereotype of a race. Tone Vong commented on Jay Lu's post, "We wouldn't want anyone wearing rice hats, buck teeth, and squinting their eyes to represent Asian people, so why would we want to accept this?" And Terry K.H. Lau said, "They think it was funny. This is supposed to be a joke in my great-grandpa's generation. I would have think it's funny if I haven't had the opportunity to study abroad and broaden my horizon. Please forgive them." This might be because the black population of Hong Kong is very, very small. There are only about 2,000 people of African descent living in Hong Kong, a city of nearly 8 million. And the city itself has only recently had to come to terms with its own policies that might harbor prejudice against its residents of African descent. Plans to turn an abandoned school into an activity center for these residents were recently met with protests and racist claims that black residents were more likely to be criminals. So yeah, we don't just have it bad here in the US. Hong Kong has to work it out as well. So what do you guys think? Should Broadway Lifestyle pull these commercials? Let us know in the comments below. Be sure to like this video and subscribe, and for more stories like this, go to whatstrending.com.